A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Here's Durant. The Rockets again can't hit. The Nuggets on offense. From deep, Johnson. Adams grabs the miss. On the wing, Durant. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he gets that one.
Well, that jumper is so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Gordon outside. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Lets it fly. Durant with another miss. Denver in the lead. Here's Watson. Thompson pulls it in.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Shoots over Johnson. Gets stolen by Johnson. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Back to Murray. Here's Watson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Houston has possession. Over to the left wing. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That'll be jump ball.
Now here's Gordon. Yet to see a basket. He shoots it. And he drains the quick shot.
You know, the timing Durant had. Does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Brown. There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter. Launches it. Here's Hardaway. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Durant for 3. Counted from distance. Durant's got 12 points.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Outside Durant. Durant with another miss. Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Holmes. It's hauled in by Houston. Brown with the steal. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Brown is a willing and able passer who typically makes the right play.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Durant for three. Drills it from deep. 15 points in the game.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Pass to Tyson. Outside Hardaway. Here's Tyson. There's the three. Hits a three-pointer. Outside Durant. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Houston in the lead. Ooh, stolen by Murray.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. The three. And again, Denver with a three. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Pass to Brown. Another shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Durant. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Outside, Brown. Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one's good by Durant.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Who wants a t-shirt? Cameron Johnson.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Şengün with a steal. Left side Durant. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
From the high post, Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Hardaway on the wing. Outside Johnson. Here's Brown. No made baskets yet. The Nuggets need to get one up. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And Houston has possession. Here's Durant. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pulls it from the corner. And it doesn't fall for him. Made two, missed two now.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Pass to Smith. Back to Durant. 19-footer. Rebounded by Denver.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Rockets with another miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Nuggets lead by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you, Brian.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Durant with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Durant, no good. Outside Watson. Here's Gordon. Soft touch off the glass. Gordon's got his first 2 points.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Jokic.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
The shot's good.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Durant takes it in. And Durant with the big finish.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Outside Murray. Shoots over Shepherd. Murray, no good. The Rockets trail. Deflects the pass. Gordon with a steal. Murray inside. Off target at the rim. And here's Harris outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. To the paint. Goes back up. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Picked by Tate. Pass to Shepherd. 6 to shoot. Deflected. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Harris. Gordon can't hit. And Houston has possession. And here's Tate. Defended by Murray. For the lead. Tate's shot is off. Denver in the lead. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing with the pressure.